Reeva Steenkamp was becoming known as one of South Africa's sexiest women, on her way to becoming a world-class model. This video shows Reeva posing for the cover of FHM, a hot monthly magazine. Hagen Engler was the editor of the South African edition.
She had, beauty and intelligence, which is the double whammy.
Intelligent enough to get her law degree. Kerry Smith remembers a much different-looking Reeva when they were law school classmates.
Those pictures of her, when you knew her, she does look different to the Reeva that, I think Oscar fell in love with.
That, I think it's the whole modelling industry, where you have to weigh a certain amount and it's very superficial. People see this glossy, blonde-haired, beautiful-bodied woman, and that's what they think she is as well. And they don't realise what a fantastic person she actually is. She's not this dumb blonde who just stares at a camera all day and, twiddles the little laces on the side, of her bikini. Very cliched saying, but when people say you're as beautiful on the outside as you are on the inside, that's Reeva. She was even more beautiful on the inside. Really, she was.
Smith took these photographs of the aspiring model at a local beach. In those days, modelling was more of a hobby for Steenkamp than a serious profession.
Where she would always say, everyone has to remember that modeling's, it's not a career, because your beauty only lasts so long. You have to do something, you have to have something. That modelling mustn't be the first thing.
When Smith was in a relationship that became abusive, Steenkamp was there, pushing her to get out.
And she's saying, get out. You can't sit and no woman can sit and accept being treated like that. And she was incredibly passionate about it.
Ironically, Reeva became an advocate for women facing violence and abuse. According to the country's Medical Research Council, a woman is killed by her husband or partner every 8 hours in South Africa. Steenkamp and Smith talked about helping these victims.
She wanted to protect and save as many women as possible that she could from being abused. We always said that we wanted to establish a centre for women.
On Facebook, she showed me messages from Steenkamp.
I'm so happy to see that you're finally happy and safe and in love. My dream come true for you. Because she'd been really worried about you because you were in a bad relationship before.
And that's where it comes with the whole abused woman, how strongly she felt about it.
Instead of pursuing a law career, Reeva decided to give modelling a shot.
But already there was a sense that, hey, this girl's got something, maybe she can actually break through and actually make a career out of modelling.
But he says she wasn't quite ready to become a swimsuit cover girl.
Initially she wasn't in the best shape, so it was a case of, I'd love to give her the gig, but she's not quite in shape.
So Reeva decided to get disciplined about her diet and exercise.
Give me some sense of this metamorphosis.
And in the course of those 3 years, she transformed herself from, a slightly chubby kind of student look to an absolute stunning blonde.
Hi, I'm Reeva. We're busy shooting the December cover for FHM. We have a lovely cheeky number, tangerine number. Yeah, so have a good Christmas and buy this issue.
She got the magazine cover, and that gets you noticed, and that gets you a bit more commercial work, probably leads to a bit of TV work.
She was becoming the next big thing, but to family and friends, she was the same old Reeva. CNN's Drew Griffin talked with Reeva's uncle Mike Steenkamp and cousin Kim Martin.
When you were with her, you felt like you were a teenager because she was just so vibrant, so full of life, so bouncy. She was just always laughing, joking, fun. And the media side, her career, we never really saw that. And we knew that she was, she was a model and she was doing things with the media, but she never brought that into the family.
So she doesn't sound like she was enamored with the glamour life.
No.
But her life was becoming more and more glamorous, going from magazine cover girl
My name is Reeva and I'm a model.
to starring in a reality TV series.
It's a really, really fun production and it's in its 4th season now, and yeah, watch this space.
And around that time, Steenkamp contacted photographer Gareth Barclay.
She wanted to actually do a photo shoot for a photo for a guy she was seeing. Something more sensual that she could hang up of her, nothing too provocative or anything direct, facing to the camera. So that's what we did for the shoot.
He doesn't know who the photograph was for, and we can't confirm if it was for Oscar Pistorius. A mutual friend had introduced them at a motor racing event, where she accepted Oscar's invitation to accompany him that evening to the South African Sports Awards ceremony. Reeva had entered life in the fast lane, quite literally.
One day, she was with Oscar in the car, traveling along the highway, and she phoned her mom and said to her mom, "Mom, Oscar's speeding." So June took the phone and said, "Let me speak to Oscar," and said to Oscar, "Hey, listen, that's my precious, my only daughter, and that's everything, that's my angel, and you better slow down." And Reeva said afterwards, "Mom, you slow down."
For a woman who was active on social media, she kept her relationship with Pistorius relatively private, even to family.
Whoever she dated would have to be really someone special. So that's why I didn't really bother with who she was. I just knew that they were one hell of a lucky guy, and they'd have to be someone really special, because she didn't stand for nonsense. This guy must be a nice guy, because despite what you hear in the media and things like that, Reeva doesn't date for that reason,
Coming up, Reeva's last tweet, on the eve of a Valentine's Day tragedy.
Oscar was inside. I could hear him cry in the garage, and Reeva was at the entrance. So that was terrible for me.